Hi, this is the Travel Ball Dad. I'm sitting here with Lauren Chamberlain. I just had the opportunity to witness a pretty cool clinic. My daughter, of course, is a softball player, and for all the Travel Ball Dads out there that don't know as much about softball but wish they did, well, I learned a whole bunch tonight from the NCAA career home run record owner, Miss Lauren Chamberlain. She did that at the University of Oklahoma, correct?
Yes, I did.
Excellent. So for the last 3 hours, I have been absorbing everything she had to offer. And Lauren, welcome to Louisville.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Pleasure to have you.
Yeah.
What was your thoughts about the turnout today?
I loved it. I really liked the energy of the girls. Sometimes you get different camps, and it's hard to wake them up a little bit and get them to let their guard down. Especially in my type of camp where we're touching on a lot of emotional and mental sides of softball. So no, it meant a lot. Their energy was good. It was infectious, and they really worked hard. So
well, we're fortunate to have you. I mean, for the city of Louisville, softball preps put this on. Can't say enough good things about those guys. Phenomenal. Lisa Pinston and the team, just phenomenal effort. So great job. Let's change gears a little bit. You touched base on social media during your discussion. So in Lauren's clinic, it wasn't strictly mechanics. It was also focusing on the emotional and mental side of things, of which I haven't seen done in a clinic before. So I was very appreciative that she touched on those pieces for the ladies. On the social media side, you mentioned something in regards to recruiting and things of that nature, talking about the college coaches and what they're looking at. Can you touch more about the social media side for those travel ball dads that may not be as aware as you are?
Yeah, so social media is huge. It's very prevalent in today's world. It's a great tool for people to express themselves. I think it's great in all that, in a positive way, if it's used the right way. When it comes to recruiting, coaches are definitely checking those Twitter handles out. They're looking at what you post on Instagram. Like I said, it's important for kids to be themselves and show their personalities, but at the same time, rein it back a little bit. Twitter doesn't need to know everything that you're doing. If you use it in a positive way and you keep it fun and you keep it exciting, that's good to go. Coaches love a person with personality, right? They love a kid that has passion and personality and can show it. At the same time, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat can get you in a lot of trouble. Coaches have pulled scholarships before based on the things that they've seen on social networks that they just didn't align with their goals as a program. So be aware that people are always watching you. Once you type it, it's out there forever. Someone can screen grab it, and it's there forever, whether you delete it or not. So it's just one of those things to keep in mind.
That's phenomenal. And for dads that are going through that process, social media is what it is. So to hear it from someone that has lived it firsthand is pretty valuable in my opinion. Let's change gears a little bit now. For all the travel ball dads that always have to have the latest and greatest bat. I'm one of those dads, and when we grew up, it wasn't as common as it is today to get a new bat every season. You got one every couple of years if you were lucky, or you used the team bat, whatever was available. But Lauren is sponsored by Rawlings, who is jumping into the softball world head first and doing some pretty cool things. Can you talk a little bit more about the technology that Rawlings has put in your hands to make you the best player possible?
Yeah, so I had been with Worth my whole life, and Worth just transitioned into Rawlings as a whole. Huge, I think, for the market. Rawlings has been so successful baseball-wise. I mean, they're the most trusted baseball brand as far back as it can go. Is that the new stick? Yes, this is it. This is the Quattro. So this is the pro version of the bat.
All right.
So this is what I use during my season. It's got the NPF logo.
So if I get the pro version, does it go further?
It does go a little bit further.
I'm just teasing. It's about the swing, right?
It does, yeah, right? It's all about the muscles, right? No, the pros are a little bit more juiced, but a lot of that has to do with the balls being heavier and the seams being a little bit bigger on the ball. But Quattro's made college version, regular version. It's all pretty much the same unless you have the pro bat. Huge jump. The 2016 national champions OU used the Rawlings bat and went off. I'm talking, this thing has a ton of jump. It's hot out of the wrapper, which I think is really important as a bat. But yeah, it's just the most trusted technology baseball-wise. The pros in the baseball world use it. I trust them. I do. I want to use what they're using as well. It's been so successful. So to think that a really well-known and good selling company like Rawlings has decided to take on the softball world, I think it's important. It's breaking a lot of barriers between men and women too. Merging a baseball brand into a softball brand. I mean, it's just they're paying attention to our sport and they're loving on our sport. So I think it's important to start swinging it. But I would never swing, promote, or represent a product that I didn't believe in, and I really do believe in Rawlings.
And that says a lot. probably 4 or 5 years ago, the NCAA instituted for baseball the BB core rules, which they toned the bats down a little bit. On the softball side of things, and forgive me for not knowing, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Have they ever done something like that to where it affected the game?
They bat test right now, so yeah, I mean the bats used to be pretty hot in college softball. I know for sure in college they've toned them down, but for different safety reasons. But I mean, Rawlings is the closest you're going to get to the hottest it can be. I really do believe it.
You heard it from the lady. Get your Rawlings stick. So Lauren plays for the USSSA Pride,
Yep.
and the season begins in June of 17. So if you have an opportunity to catch one of her games, just watching her on YouTube and all the highlights that I've seen, I can't wait to get out there in person and see her swing it. So thank you, Lauren, for coming to town, and
Yeah.
we look forward to seeing you again.
Thank you. I
All right.
appreciate it. Thanks.